22 Mafia, what's the deal with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Mel. Fuck. There we go. Oh, yeah. But what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Mel, man. Back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to approach and raise up any girl, man. I ain't do a sit-down video in a minute, and I see y'all like them. The last one, that boy went crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? We going to run it back and do something similar, but a more deeper breakdown, right? So today we're going to be talking about how to approach girls. Any girl. Don't matter the age, color, none of that matters, bro. This work on all of them, all right? Now, the first thing is the approach. And this is where a lot of y'all be struggling at, and I don't see how. You know, y'all be too much up here, and that's the problem. You know, you see something that you want, see a girl that you like or that you interested in, and as soon as you get interested, you trying to think of what to say, what's the best approach, what's the best line, doing all this thinking, or how you gonna keep the conversation going, what should you say next, even if you already have your opening. You just doing all this extra thinking that doesn't need to be done. It doesn't need to be done. See, y'all think the problem is not knowing what to say when you're approaching a girl, when the problem is you know what to say when you approach a girl, which sounds crazy. But let me break it down. I don't never think about what I'm going to say when I approach a girl. Number one is because even if I try to plan out the conversation, she's a whole different human being that I haven't talked to. I don't know her personality, so I don't even know which way she could spin it in. So the whole little script I set up goes out the window once she changes one thing up, and now you just don't know what to say. So that's one reason why I don't do it. Number two is because I go with what's natural. Go with what naturally comes to you when you actually get over there. Stop thinking of what to say. Just go over there, my nigga. And what you're not gonna just stand there and say nothing. You're not gonna do that. You're not. Once you approach her, you'll find the words. Something naturally will come to you, and don't second guess it. Just go with it, cause y'all be overthinking the first introduction, and it doesn't even have to be. It don't have to be that way. You don't even have to say nothing crazy to get her attention, or whatever y'all be thinking in y'all mind, bro. You don't have to do that. Even if you said something corny or lame or something that didn't make sense, if you look good enough and she's interested in you, she won't even care. She'll look past it and continue the conversation. So all that's overthinking y'all be doing needs to stop. It needs to stop, bro. For real. But that's the first thing I wanted to touch on. Now, number two is the actual conversation, man. The actual conversation. So, I already touched on this, you know what I'm saying, in the previous video on how to keep the conversation going, you know, but I'm going to still put the information out there for people who didn't see that video. Number one, bro, you're doing too much thinking. Stop doing all that thinking and trying to figure out what to say next, and start focusing on listening. Majority of the conversation should be, or the interaction should be, you focusing on listening. Because that's where you're going to get your next question from. You too busy thinking about what to say instead of actually listening, and then you'll naturally know what to say because your brain will think of the next question to keep the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? So if you're talking to a girl and y'all talking about, who fucking knows? Let's say she in college, right? And she in school for psychology. You could ask her what made her want to do that. Then she might give you a whole story behind that, and then you could cook off that and ask more questions and get deeper into the convo and really get to know her. That's another thing y'all want to do, bro. Go deeper within your conversations. When you bring up a question, don't just go to the next question, because that's what make it feel like an interview, and it's not authentic, and she gonna get bored with the conversation or not want to keep talking to you because it's like you interviewing her, bro. To stop that from happening, you gotta ask a question, conversate or make a statement, then ask another question, and keep it going like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't just spam a whole lot of questions. Go deeper into the questions that you ask her. And if you still can't figure out what to talk about, bro, ask her stuff that you would want to know about a woman that you're talking to. Like, you should have standards and certain requirements that a woman has to meet. And let's say if you don't like girls that go out and party too much, you want more of a homebody, that's something you can ask her if she goes out a lot. If you don't like a woman who drinks and smoke because you trying to keep your good habits, and you know if she's around you very often, that might rub off on you, that's something that you can ask her. You know, it's different things that you can ask her based off of what you're looking for, if you still just can't find anything to talk about. And even when you ask her those type of questions, you can go deeper into that. You ask her if she's a homebody, she say no, she like to go out and party. You can ask her where she like to go, what she like to do, to get more information on her, to get to know her better. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to keep the conversation going, bro. You just gotta know like what to ask, man. And you're not gonna have it in one night, which is cool. You're not gonna have it in one night. I didn't have it in one night. I didn't know how to do this. It took time. It took me approaching multiple women, talking to different women, and even talking to just people in general. That could also help get your social skills up. So if you can't, just start talking to people, bro. Just start talking to people, having conversations. You, no matter the age, none of that. Just start having conversations to get used to talking and coming up with questions and being able to keep a conversation flowing. You know what I'm saying? And then the same conversation skills that you gain from just talking to people in general, you can apply those and use those with women. Now, another tip: make sure you don't try to like, how do I say this? I'm gonna just say this: incorporate your personality into the conversation. Don't be dry, bro. Be you. If you funny, you make jokes the same way you be with your homies, you can do that in this situation, bro. Show her your personality. This make people comfortable with you faster. You know what I'm saying? Because when you show your personality, that's gonna make them show their personality, and the chemistry is automatically gonna start. It's gonna start cooking up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start cooking, and this is gonna make her feel like she already knew you. So she'll be more comfortable to tell you different things, and you'll be able to go even deeper within y'all first conversation. Like some guys, y'all be dry. Y'all conversations don't really go nowhere with women. Bro, I didn't talk to women, or it take y'all a week or two for y'all to finally get to a deep conversation, or really talking and getting to know her for real on a deeper level, when you could literally do that the first day you meet a girl. I've done it. And that came from me putting my personality into the conversation and making her more comfortable with me as a person, to where she felt like she could talk about those different type of things. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing, make sure you're observing when you having a conversation. Body language, all that, man. You got to be watching that. You know what I'm saying? Because this will give you telltale signs of if she's interested. You know, if you asking her questions and she giving you one word responses, or her responses is really dry and it's not giving you nothing to work with, or ask her and she not asking the same questions that you asking her, reciprocating energy, telltale sign she doesn't like you. Or if y'all talking and she kind of closed off, or she trying to like walk away, telltale signs that she don't like you, and you could just stop the conversation there and continue moving. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all observing too. That's very important, bro. Listening, observing. Them are the two most important things to keeping a conversation going and having a good conversation. Oh, and personality. Make sure your personality in there. And it's just for the first approach. Now, let's get into the flirting, man. Because a lot of y'all, bro, it's no way y'all still struggling. It's just not possible. All the videos that I'm watching and all the reaction videos I'm watching, and y'all seeing dudes talk to females and y'all seeing how they work, I'm not necessarily saying y'all gotta copy their game, but some of the stuff that I'm pointing out, y'all can take it and incorporate it into y'all game. So if y'all not watching the reaction videos, y'all need to start watching the reaction videos, so y'all can learn like how different people are around women, and you could take certain pieces of their game and apply it to yours. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to flirting, bro, it's verbal flirting, like what you say, and then there's flirting with like your body language. You know what I'm saying? The same way I tell you to read her body language, she's gonna be reading yours. You know, a girl can tell when you're nervous, and a girl can tell when you flirting with her. The same way you could tell when a nigga is mad. If somebody walk outside the store and he got his fist balled up, head down, and he got an angry look on his face, obviously you can tell from his demeanor without him saying anything that this nigga's mad, right? So you telling me that when you looking at a girl in her eyes, giving her good eye contact, low tone, speaking with a slower cadence, really putting on that type of tone that you talk to when you on the phone with girls, that she's not gonna notice this? She's going to notice this, bro. You're literally looking at her like you're a hungry ass lion and she's a gazelle, my nigga. She knows you want her, bro. Just off of the body language and how you hold an eye contact and the cadence that you speak at and the tone of voice, bro. She can tell what you want, bro. She can tell. Just trust. Now, when it comes to actually things to say, I'm not going to give y'all a script, because that's going to hurt y'all more than it's going to help y'all if I tell y'all what to say. Because every time you talk to a new girl, you're going to be coming back to me and asking me what to say and how to flirt with her. And you're going to need me to give you more and more Riz lines. And then at that point, that's not even your game. I'm giving you the game, and you're always going to have to come back to me to get game. So you'll never grow as a person and learn how to be self-sufficient. So I'm not going to give y'all word by word stuff to say. But what I will say is, cook off what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. It's very easy. Just cook off what she's saying. It's that simple. Let me see if I can think of an example. Got it. Alright. So look. One time I'm at work. Just got there, and I'm talking to one of these girls in there. You know what I'm saying? She like head up. She kind of watch over everybody who worked there, and I pulled up over there, start talking to her. You know, just making small talk, and she had asked me where my station at and if I'm keeping up with rate, and she had asked me if she got to come over there. Now, when she said this, I said yeah, but it wasn't that I just said yeah, because in the context that I just gave it to you, it was like, what? What is he talking about? It was how I said the yeah. I looked at her in that way and said it in like a flirtatious way, and she picked up on that, so she knew I was flirting with her, bro. It's easy to cook off what a woman's saying, bro. You just really gotta be listening. And another way you can learn how to do this, watching the reaction videos, gang. Where you at? Pull up to the reaction videos and learn something, man. But yeah, bro. That's all I can really say about the flirting. There's no other way to explain it. It's just eye contact, the cadence that you speak at, slow down your pace of speech, and lower your tone. Those three things, that's going to give off a flirtatious vibe. Now, when it comes to, and then just cooking off what she says. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you flirt. It's that simple. And that's not the only way a woman will get attracted to you. It's other ways that a woman can get attracted to you other than just you flirting. You don't necessarily always have to do that, because I didn't got women to like me and want to be around me without even flirting too much. Not saying too much. It's just, how do I explain this? It's like the value that I bring, women recognize it and they want to be around it more. In a sense. So like, she could, yeah, that's all I can really say, bro. Like, she sees my value. Like, when we conversating, I'm not just agreeing with her and saying everything she says. I'm combative with how she thinks. What you want? Tissue. I don't got none. You gotta go to the store.
Give me your key.
It's in there. In my drawer. Where it's always at. But yeah, like I was saying. What was I saying? That's what I was saying. It's all about the conversation, you know, when we talking, she can see my value. I'm combative. I'm not just agreeing with her opinions. I'm making her think more. I'm asking her deeper questions about herself. And this makes a woman more attracted to you, because it's like you helping her grow and helping her understand herself more. And that is what'll draw her in and make her want to be around you more, because when she's around other dudes, they're agreeing with everything she's saying. They just trying to get to the end. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna say what they need to say to get in there. You actually challenging the way she think and making her improve as a person, and that'll make her want to be around you more. And then plus the chemistry that y'all have and the connection, you know, you getting to know her deeper. You know certain things that she just don't tell anybody. Y'all chemistry is there. Y'all personalities work well together. This will all make her want to be around you more. So you don't even necessarily have to flirt with a woman to get her. You could get her in other ways, in the ways that I just explained. If you need to hear that again, take it back, listen again, and then come back to this part. And number 5, I'm talking about number 5. I got a little note thing over there to keep track of what I need to talk about. But actually, I don't really need to touch on that last one. I think this is all y'all need right here. In this 16-minute video, I just broke down everything you need for the approach. So hopefully y'all boys enjoy it, man. It's the first video of the night. Got a couple more to record. We gonna get them done. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you learned something new, gang, and you want to learn some more. Subscribe, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, bruh. I love y'all boys. Y'all be smooth, man. I'm out.